Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video. In today's Destiny video, I wanted to talk about what's next for Destiny, and is Rise of Iron over? But before we get into it, I am giving away this Resurrectionist emblem, as you've seen on screen. All you need to do to be entered is make sure you hit that subscribe button, press the like button down below, and leave a comment telling me what's left for you to do in Rise of Iron, or if you are level 400 and have completed everything. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. So I am light level 400 across all three characters without having to switch anything across to other characters. So theoretically, in terms of leveling up and light leveling, I am complete. I have 22 primary weapons at light level 400 and working on the other weapons that I don't really use a lot, but they are there to be leveled up. And I have 11 special weapons at light level 400 and 9 heavy weapons at light level 400. So for all intents and purposes, when it comes to weapons, I pretty much have every weapon that I want maxed out to the highest light level. And that's great. So now I could just work on picking up random 400s and infusing them into the other weapons that I might just want to try here and there. So that is one goal for me, is just to get a few more weapons to light level 400. I also have a set of armor for every single character at light level 400. That's why I can get to light level 400. I have pretty much every Iron Lord artifact at 400 except for one, I believe, but I can have something to infuse into it right now if I wish. I have all my ghosts at light level 400. That includes the one from the year 3 book, the Deviled Ghost, the Ghost Ghost, the Sugary Ghost, the Dead Orbit Ghost, the Pursuer Shell, the Trials of Osiris Ghost, and multiple of the Raid Shells. Like, I have all of them ready to go at light level 400. So, for all intents and purposes, I am finished with armors, weapons, and leveling up. And I just have to get a few extra things here or there just for the sake of doing it. Now, when it comes to the raid, even though I'm going to still do it every week, I don't particularly need to, or want to for that matter. I have everything I wish to have from the raid. The last thing I was trying to get was a steel medulla, and I now have one of those. So for me, the only aim I have right now is to get full complete sets of every single armor set. So factions, Crucible, Vanguard armors, and then you can have like Iron Banner, Trials of Osiris, all separate armor pieces, all up to light level 400. So, you know, just for the sake of doing it, because there isn't much else for me to do right now. But I realize that's just me. I have the time to put into this game. I have ready-made teams ready to run me through stuff, getting carried to trials. You know, I'm way ahead than most people. That's why I want to know what you guys are at, what you're still willing to do and want to do in Destiny. But what comes next, apart from, you know, collecting all the armors, there's SRL is definitely coming back. They keep hinting at it in different updates. That will definitely come back. But will that further your game? Like, will it up your light level? Will there be tangible rewards that are useful to you, or is it just going to be racing? And I love Sparrow Racing, really, don't get me wrong. It's one of my favorite events that has ever happened in Destiny, and I'm looking forward to it. In terms of content, there's not much there, or at least there wasn't in the last SRL. But it probably will be like another 3-week event like it was last year. I believe it was 3 weeks. So it's not going to last forever. But it is a decent chunk of time where we have something new to do. So I'm excited for that. That's awesome. And then we have challenge mode whenever that's coming out. We haven't been really teased about it. We haven't really been told when it's coming out. But challenge mode, if you don't know, is when you run the raid and you have to kill bosses in a certain way. Like, there is a challenge there, like maybe on Vosik you can only use 1 door or 2 doors, or you have to do something very specific. And that will come. But for me, if there's no new things to get, like there's no new armors or weapons, then it's not really going to be that important to me to complete it as soon as possible, or keep doing it to try and aim to get something, because there are 2 challenge modes as far as we know, because there's 2 emblems in the kiosk. So, you know, it's one of those things. You just have to wait for it to come and see what happens. But I reckon you're probably not going to get more than 2 weeks worth of content out of it. Like, if there is nothing new for someone who's like level 400, I'm talking about like me in my circumstance. So what else could there be coming? Well, we might get a Christmas event. I mean, we've been asking for it for so long. I don't see why they wouldn't do something for Christmas. Now, I believe the reason for not having a Christmas event was something along the lines of, obviously no one's going to be at Bungie Studios to watch over the game during a Christmas period. But, I mean, other games do it. You know, GTA does it where they just turn everything to snow. I don't see why they can't just do something like that for Destiny, where they might just add snow to the tower and allow people to make snowballs and throw them at each other. Like, that's all they need to do and everybody would be happy. But I kind of get the feeling that we might see something for Christmas, so that's another event to possibly look forward to. I feel Crimson Doubles might return. I know that is a Valentine's Day event and we probably will see it in February, but I would definitely like to see something along those lines come back also, because after December, pretty much everyone's going to be caught up with what they're doing, and I feel like Rise of Iron, I don't know, I can't get my head around it. It lasted longer than anyone expected, in my opinion. But it also feels like it's run out quick for someone like me, who's a content creator and plays this game for a job. And I might be being selfish that I want more content to make more videos, but I also want to be able to want to play the game, if that makes sense. I need to feel the want to play the game, because otherwise I'm going to switch to other games like Titanfall 2. You know, I'm playing a lot of World of Final Fantasy at the moment because my interest is being pulled to them because there's new stuff, there's new things to do. And I know in most games the content runs dry. That's understandable, that's fine. And I'm not bashing Rise of Iron. I think Rise of Iron has been an incredible expansion and DLC. I'm just talking about what's next for me in terms of in-game goals and content, and also what's in store for all of us, or at least, you know, guessing and maybe having an idea of what is to come. So what would you like to see in the game? That's what I'm really asking here. What would you like to see happen in Rise of Iron to keep the longevity of it going, to keep you interested, to keep you wanting to play? The raid is a great raid. It's not too difficult, not too challenging for most people, so you can keep playing it and having fun. There's obviously challenge mode coming, SRLs coming. I believe we'll see a Christmas event. But what else? What else would you like to see in the game? This is just a different kind of video, not scripted, no idea behind it, no pre-planning. Just sit down, talk, and see what happens. So I hope you enjoy this kind of thing. Let me know down below in the comments. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow, and you guys have been awesome.